Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Fang, just Fang, back on another Fantastic video. And today we have something that's very different from what I normally do. We're actually going over the Pirate101 Iceberg. Sorry if I sound a little weird, I am a little bit sick, but I thought I'd do this, I'd start. We're going to start with the surface. I have everything written down, I'm going to explain it. Just like a brief explanation. I found this on Reddit. I'll show a picture of the iceberg right now. And someone's like, oh, someone should make a video on this. So I said, I'm going to make a video on it, you know? Now, this was like heavily inspired by Windigoon. He makes awesome iceberg videos and awesome like psychological horror videos and just explanations of super cool paradoxes and like crazy stuff. Check him out if you haven't. Big inspiration for this video. But, and as always, thank you for watching. No, that's what he says, if you didn't know. So, basically, we're going to go down the list. So this is the surface. Basically, I'll just give a brief rundown of everything. If you know more than me about it, definitely leave some stuff on the comments. When we get to the lower tiers, buckle up because that's going to be crazy. But if I miss something, please let me know. The first tiers are very simple. Just wrote a quick explanation. Took me like 10 minutes, but I'm sure that I'm gonna have to actually do some research when we get to the crazy stuff. So alright, so first is fin dorsal. So fin dorsal is a cutthroat, which is basically a shark, and he appears in the free-to-play part of Pirate101 in the Skull Mountain. He is basically the boss of the Skull Island portion of that, and he basically steals Captain Avery's Jade Amulet and his Mushu Falcon, which I think is a different quest. And then he's also found on the Erebus, and yeah, it's the Temple of Gloom. That's what it's called. In Skull Mountain, in the mouth of the Skull Cave, I think. But I think his name is it called the Erebus? I think so. Before going to Valencia, it's you fight him with a bunch of Armada guys, and yeah, he's just one of the I'd say pretty important characters besides like Kane and stuff. So yeah. Okay, so next is mobile port, which I don't actually know exactly what they're talking about, but I assume that it means like a mobile port, as in like you are streaming Pirate101 on your computer to then port it on mobile. Or is this just the concept of, hey, people want to see Pirate101 on mobile? It could be either, but I've seen videos of people playing Wizard101 on their phones with like some different like software. So it could be either. Maybe it's more like a mobile port, like they want to see Pirate101 as a mobile port, but it can go either way. Okay, so next is Hules, not the character, but the community manager. Hules is a great community manager. They're in the Discord a lot, and they do a lot of the KI live streams. They're always the one person who's got that Pirate101 stuff, and I love it. Hules, very cool. We love Hules. So Todd Coleman is a game designer. Well, this is exactly what his Twitter page says. It's a game designer, entrepreneur, and creative director. It looks like he worked in the games Crowfall, Shadowbane, Wizard101, and Pirate101, so I assume a pivotal part of Pirate101. Never heard of Crowfall or Shadowbane, but it looks like he's a game designer. Cool. Okay, so next, both of them kind of tie into each other. They're the Polaris and Cocotopia Stormgates. If you don't know, in Valencia Part 2, there's just Stormgates straight up to Cocotopia and Polaris. I remember I made an April Fool's video where I was like, guys, we're going to Cocotopia, the new update, and it kind of inspired me because of the Stormgates, but it just kind of makes you wonder, like, is that unused content, or are they gonna eventually do that? I don't know. So that's just that. Next is the Makeship Plushies, which I don't know why I didn't bring mine down. If you've seen my video, I have a Bonnie Ann Makeship plushie. Basically, that's just sorry, my dogs are barking. Basically, that's just Pirate101 partners with Makeship to make plushies. They've made the Ninja Pig one, Bonnie Ann, and Frogfather. Maybe they've made more, but For the Ninja Pig, you get the in-game companion, but I just want to get Bonnie Ant because it's cool looking. Very cool plushies. I really like them. Okay, the next one is near and dear to me. It's the Atmoplex. I'm not allowed to talk about the Atmoplex on the Discord because it's a leaked content, but Atmoplex really carries some of my videos. If you don't know, the Atmoplex is I think he has a YouTube, and then he also mostly posts on Twitter. He posts unreleased content for Wizard 101 and Pirate 101, so basically a really good leaker, like really good. We know a bunch of unreleased companions and like stuff from him, and like unreleased promotions for like Hercules and stuff. Very, very prolific leaker in the community, but definitely not allowed on the official Pirate 101 Discord, that's for sure. Which I'm going to probably post this video to the official Discord, so I do not endorse leakers, okay? Even though I make videos on them. Don't worry about it. View it at your own discretion, and yeah, okay. Okay, so next is ship PvP. I don't really know what they mean by this, because, you know, ship PvP is kind of self-explanatory. Okay, I've just realized it's not just ship combat, it's ship PvP, which I've never actually experienced. Okay, you guys let me know in the comments, because I do not know what ship PvP would be under. I didn't even know that was a feature in the game. The only thing I can think of is when you talk to that admiral in Skull Island, you can go into like a ship battle thing. I wonder if you can PvP in that, but I've never experienced like an actual ship PvP. I was thinking of PvE, which I wrote down core gameplay mechanic Pirate 101, and it's boring, which if you know ship PvE, very boring. But PvP I don't actually know about, so let me know in the comments if you've done ship PvP before. Next is pet PvP, which is in the Coliseum. I always go there on my videos for some reason, because it's like easy to teleport from Skull Island. Basically, you can PvP with pets. They have like different attributes: guts, grit, and is that guile? I don't actually know. I don't do pets in Pirate 101. I do pets in Wizard 101, which because they're much better, at least in my opinion. I know you can get like Relentless and stuff, which is pretty good. But yeah, basically, pet PvP is very underrated, and I've never tried it. It might be good to try it eventually, but yeah. Okay, so next is TV commercials. The only one that I could think of is the "Your choice determines your fate. Play for free at pirate101.com," like the really cool animated one. That was actually made in June of 2013. I remember all like the Wizard 101 and Pirate 101 commercials. They're so cool. But yeah, I think that's just what they're referencing, is just on TV there were Pirate 101 commercials back in the day, you know, during the prime of Pirate 101 and Wizard 101. I remember as a kid always seeing them, and they're really cool. So yeah, okay. Next is Plunder Hunt. We all know Plunder Hunt, right? I made a video on it. It is basically a mobile game by Just Digital GmbH. Wow, what a stunning name. It's not an official game in the sense of it's not made by KingsIsle and not directly, like, I don't think the developers like talked amongst each other. It was literally just this mobile game wanted to use the IP of Pirate 101, and they used the IP of Pirate 101, but it did not go well in the community, just because, you know, it's a bad game. I'm going to be honest, it's not a great game at all. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so next is PvP weapons, which I don't do Pirate 101 PvP, but I know exactly what they're talking about. Basically the seasonal weapons, you know, like the gun that has like the cool autumn leaves, or like the sword with the green leaves. So basically they have fall, winter, spring, summer weapons. So January, February, March are winter season, April, May, June are spring season, July, August, September are summer season, and October, November, December are fall, which December is fall. That's kind of weird, so we're still in fall, I guess. In order to buy these, you have to be a PvP champion, which I think is the highest rank. And yeah, they look really cool, and I think they have pretty good powers. And yeah, I wish I had them, but I don't do Pirate 1 PvP. Okay, so next on the iceberg is content creators, which is weird because, hi, I'm a content creator. So I don't really know exactly what they're referencing, but there's a bunch of content creators on the platform that are really awesome. Senor Spicy is probably one of my favorites. The Rookie, he stopped uploading, but his videos were so top tier. Wish he would upload again. A bunch of also new Pirate 101 content creators that are up and coming. If you're a Pirate 101 content creator and you're still watching, thank you. comment down below, and then we'll let the Just Fang squad subscribe to you, because you probably make good content. So yeah, cool. Okay, so next is Pirate 101 Steam. So on May 31st, 2023, Pirate 101 got released on Steam. Wizard 101 has been on Steam for a long time, since I can remember. And basically it's just an alternative way to launch the game without going through the Pirate 101 launcher. I played 0.8 hours on Pirate 101 Steam, so I still use the launcher, but it's just another way. I think that's what they're referencing. It's released on Steam. There was a new trailer that was pretty cool. Yeah, it's good to have consistency, so Pirate 101 is now on Steam. Yippee! Okay, so this one I made a video on when it happened. MGI, which is Media and Games Invest, is a Malta-based holding company, and they acquired KingsIsle in 2021. So basically they bought KingsIsle, and at the time I thought that meant that we'd be getting a lot more updates. I don't really think much has changed. Let me know if I'm wrong. Obviously there's been updates, but I don't know if that's MGI necessarily. I think since it's just a holding company, it's just kind of like to invest and hopefully make a profit. Let me know if I'm wrong. I'm not a business major. I'm a legal studies major, so I wouldn't know. Okay, so next is Striped Bumbaloon, sorry. It's in the Big Sky Skyway. If you know, you know. I think it's like around like level 25. You're in Cool Ranch, and you're in your main quest line. What's the main quest called? It's called Hungry Like the Wolf, and you have to defeat 4 striped bumbaloons. And that doesn't sound that bad, but you realize striped bumbaloons are super strong. It's a ship combat, so if your ship is small, it's going to be really small, and only one of them spawns per battle, so you have to fight 4 separate battles. Such a tedious and annoying enemy, and I know why they put it on there, because it's just like such a notable enemy where like I hate it so much. But striped bumbaloons, you made the list, congratulations. Okay, so next is puppet shows. I think this is just referencing, you know, puppet shows in Pirate 101. Like usually in the main story, I remember like with Gortez, which is one of my favorites, like the priest was talking about how Gortez went crazy, and then like, you know, obviously, what is his name? Captain whatever face, with the whole yum stuff, and then you got like Catbeard with the whole Polaris revolution, I think. I don't remember exactly, but those are the puppet shows, and they're a really cool way to tell the story. And they don't do that in Wizard 101, so it's definitely really cool, and you can go to my puppet shows and see which puppet shows you've acquired. I don't think there's any side quests with puppet shows. Prove me wrong. I'm not 100% sure, but puppet shows are very cool. Okay, so Ryan the Relentless. So Ryan is an NPC that was created by the Pirate 101 team from the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I remember this video. Basically, Ryan went into KingsIsle, and he was a huge Pirate 101 fan, and they ended up, you know, recording some voice lines, and they made him in the game. He's found in near Avery's court. Like once you go through the courtyard, you can refill your yum potions with him. Forums, I think forums is just a real general thing of like the Pirate 101 message board, which is just like, you know, posting about whatnot. It can also be included with like the Pirate 101 Discord. You should join if you aren't. Really good for server, like game announcements and whatnot. And I think that's just what they're referencing. Okay, so last but not least for the surface is bundles and packs. So with bundles, I think they're referencing like the Witch Doctor and Admiral bundle, which are like, you know, the exclusive companions, gear, ships, even housing, I think, for like the Musketeer one. Those are usually like $29.99 to like $39.99. Those are very cool. I think you could previously get them at GameStop, like a card, but now you can just click on it and buy it. It's pretty cool. And then packs, you know, just like the random like gambling packs that are in Pirate 101 and Wizard 101. Not a big fan of them. I used to be a big fan of them until I lost all my crowns. It was only like $20 worth of crowns, but I was young, so $20 was a lot of money and not a good time. Personally, I'm not a fan of the packs, or especially the mystery bundles that are happening now. I talked about that in the Christmas video. Just why would you do a mystery bundle? It's just, whatever. I do enjoy the bundles, but all the mystery stuff and like the chance % to get stuff, that ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. But yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching. If this get some likes and get some views, I will continue it. I'll keep going down the list, and you guys can help me out as well. And if you like it, like, comment, subscribe, because we're almost to 700 subscribers. Well, like halfway there. Well, not halfway, but you know what I mean, like 645 or something. But we're growing real fast, and I'm hoping this video does okay enough to warrant, talking about stuff instead of just being in Pirate 101. And hopefully you enjoy my face. You don't have to enjoy my face, but when you look at me, you don't puke. That would be helpful. If you're still watching, that means you probably didn't puke yet, so good job. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.